Hi, this is Dr. Ace there, Balanced Focus Neck Adjustments. We're here with Yakub. He's the big skeptic from the first part 1 video. You guys love that video. It shows how he slept and how he's doing so much better. Well, this video shows even more improvement. We talk about circadian rhythm, about planning how to sleep. We talk about how his sleep was improved. We also talk about fixing an infixable thing that he thought. And so you guys will see that. The biggest thing that's the most fun about this video is that he talks about improved surfing. I love to surf, and this guy got way better with the chiropractic. 13 visits in, he can catch waves easier, he can ride waves better. Well, he'll start to ride waves better, you'll see that. But if you guys like this, like and subscribe. We'll send these videos right to you. Thanks, love you guys, see you next time. Good. Dr. Thayer here with Yakub, and he has been on his tear here in the office. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. This will be his 13th visit here. And so he was a little skeptical of what we'd done in the beginning, as anybody should be when they come to a new doctor. But he's seen some great success, and we've had a fun. I'm taking this video today because he's telling me about one success that I didn't expect and tell me about, and so I thought it was fun and we'll share it with you guys. But let's just talk about the big picture first, and you tell me about the fun thing. So how are you doing overall, Yakub?
So overall, I mean, I'm
You came in here with the shoulder thing. Remember that? We haven't even talked about that, but tell us about that.
Yeah. So the last time you guys saw me, I was really stoked about the shoulder mobility increase that I got.
And how long you had that for? How long did you have that problem?
I mean, I had that problem my entire life.
Yeah.
I thought it was an unfixable thing. I thought, wow, this
Unfixable.
is unfixable. I thought my body was just like messed up, you know.
Yeah.
So since then, I mean, physical improvement immediately. I got a little bit of a down slope just with everything because there was still the mental aspect. I still kind of had sleeping problems. Still kind of anxious here and there. And then, Dr. Thayer, fortunately, I kind of expressed that to him, like, hey, doc, listen, like, physically, I'm much improved, my workouts are better, but I'm still sleeping like crap, and he's just like, from then on, for a couple of sessions, and he just started focusing on it, and we just, I started picking a time. Turns out my circadian rhythm was just all messed up, it was all over the place. And so I just picked a time, first 10 a.m., and then I just kind of started sticking to it. And I learned the importance of just sticking to a time, and just kind of really kind of cementing that into your body, restarting your circadian rhythm. And it took a bit. It took like a week, almost 2 weeks. But then I finally learned, like, it all just kind of makes sense. It all makes sense. Like,
he was fighting at first.
I was fighting, yeah. I was trying to take naps, like trying to sleep earlier than I should have. But it's like, find a routine and kind of stick to it.
A lot of things that happen, guys, as we're going through this, I've explained this to many times, is that there's self-defeatist problem here going on. So you want to get better, but you don't know how to get better, and so you don't really listen to the logic of it. You listen to your emotions of it, and that's what he was doing at first because he's had problems sleeping for years. And so we had arguments here talking about it. Come on, dude, let's just give it a try. Try this. He's like, I don't know, Dr. Thayer, and not getting sleep makes it harder because you can't focus. And so even though he wants to listen to me, when you don't have terrible sleep, it's difficult to really pay attention to the logic of how to sleep. And so he had a home run last week and slept frickin' the best he slept in years. And he's like, dude, I totally get it.
Yeah.
That's what he said. And he goes, I'm on, I get it, I totally get it, Dr. Thayer. So his sleep has improved greatly. And have you ever slept good?
Honestly, really no. It's without, just totally naturally, like, it's hard to say, like, yes overall, so the fact that I've been able to do it for a week and a half, well, I mean, there's been kind of like moments here and there, but I realized it all came back to the times when I would stick to one time and wake up every day. If I was like, okay, like I had a summer class years ago that I was at 8 in the morning every day, and I started waking up at 7:30, and I noticed at that point, my mood during that time was really good, but it didn't really click until I started doing this, and what he told me is to stick to one time.
Things are going really good.
Yeah,
he wanted to complain too in the beginning. He didn't want to get off this whole thing. My family, it runs in my family.
Yeah.
It must be genetic. He wanted to find a reason to blame, and he didn't want to do the work as much as he wanted to blame his family, just as genetics. But I'm like, no, it's not just that. I go, genetically, you have some things that are predisposed. But the other thing too is you learn from your parents. They have crappy sleep. You learn. They get up. They're up all night, and you learn how to do the same thing. So it's not just nature, it's also nurture. Right. And so that's the thing we do in psychology. I thought I pulled that out. That's an old school right there. Nature, nurture, guys. 50-50. So anyways, unbelievable results. He's come a long ways in literally a week and a half. It's just a week and a half. He's only sleeping better. Right. And so he screwed up a little bit this weekend, took a nap, too long of a nap, screwed up his whole circadian rhythm again. But the good thing about him is now that he knows that what helps, he got right back on it again.
Yeah.
Good. So, okay, so that's the big thing. That's a good thing. Sleep is a huge thing, but the fun thing was this surf thing. So tell us about surfing.
Right. So it's like 2018. I started surfing around like 2011, and you know, kind of growing up in Southern California is pretty common, obviously. So when I first learned, I literally would go with people. I've been surfing several times, and I would notice, I would like watch people I'd surf with, and I'd like see how easy they would just paddle, you know, to catch waves, right? And the problem with me is I'd be like, all right, and I would try to replicate it so many times, and I would catch waves, but it would be such a large exertion. Like I'd have to like paddle, and like finally get enough speed to like go in and drop in on the wave. And I, you know, during the sessions I'd always get pains, various parts of my trap, shoulders, you know, and just kind of various, just, you know, fatigue and just all around not that fun of a time. I'd have a good time, but I wasn't like super like excited to go do it all the time. So fast forward like 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
He just comes in and goes, I gotta tell you something, Dr. Thayer.
Yeah. And so I go to Malibu. I live near Malibu. That's the kind of local break near me. So first point, and I'm there, and I just immediately go out, and the first wave I see, I'm just like, all right, in position. I just paddle, and just like that, just get up and catch the wave like I've never done before. And I was so excited, and I was just like, all right, like let's do it. You know what I mean? Like,
he said he used to have trouble paddling a wave, actually popping up on a wave, and riding the wave. He had all those problems, not just paddling. So what happened when you got him in the first wave?
So yeah, in that way, so I got that one, right? I was super excited. I'm like, all right, great way to start it. And I immediately just kind of thought of like the, you know, the treatment I've been getting. And then, you know, there'd be times where I'd be surfing in the past before this treatment when I literally would kind of have the right of way. Everyone would be kind of like watching in like the lineup. All right, this guy's gonna catch the wave, right? Like he better fucking catch the wave, you know. And we're letting him go. And I'd paddle, and I'd pop up, and because my balance was so shitty, I would just slip and just eat it. And I'd be like, God damn it!
In front of everybody too.
In front of everyone, like, God damn it! What happened this session? You know, 2 days ago, is I'm going, and similar kind of thing where I have the right of way, and I go and I pop up. And I catch the wave just so easy. I'm just like, what the? I was so shocked at how easy that I catch the wave. And I just literally nose dove like right there because of how surprised I was at how like balanced and everything was. And I ended up eating shit like I had in the past. So that was a little bit of a funny thing that went on. But just really excited overall. And you know, to kind of have that, I'm more excited to just go out, you know, that I never really had before. So.
Again, quick thing, I haven't told him this yet though, because he was asking me how am I doing better with surfing. Again, better balance, obviously getting up on the board easier. Better balance also makes you paddle better. Why? Because the location on the board is important for where you paddle. You have to actually plane the board. And if you're too far forward, too far back, you're not in the right part of the board, you can't plane the board. Plus, his whole right shoulder was weak on one side. Yeah. So he could only paddle one arm. So he didn't have the skipping over the water kind of feel. And so all those things with balance, all those things changed with his adjustments, and surfing became easier. Again, it's not like I can make you a good surfer if you never tried before, but he took his knowledge and leaped forward because of better balance, and that's what happened with him. So I just wanted to share that story. I wasn't going to do a video today, but I'm like, everybody wants to hear about surfing. Let's talk about surfing. So anything else you want to add?
No, I mean, just, kind of sticking to this, and it's just working pretty well.
He's doing really awesome. I'm really happy for this guy. Again, really tough customer in the beginning, but he is seeing the benefits, and he loves being here, and he's getting better. So I'm going to let you guys watch the adjustment. Have a seat up here, Yakub.
Yeah. Also, just better mood overall. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, you can see that in the first video. His mood sucked.
Shitty attitude.
You actually, you didn't see this in the video, to tell him about you came in the second time. You apologized to me for having a shitty mood that first time.
Oh yeah, I was just really agitated. The first day I came in, it was just like, I literally didn't sleep the night before.
Yeah, and so poor sleep, poor cognitive ability, all that stuff goes together, and so it's hard to listen to somebody even if they're trying to help you. And so he felt so much better after the first adjustment. He goes, I don't think I was very nice to him the first day. He came back on his own. He was like, I just want to say I'm sorry. I'm ready to listen now. So he's gotten better and better. So I'm really glad for him. And what have we treated on you, Yakub? What have we adjusted on you?
Just the neck.
Just the neck, huh? Better attitude and everything from just the neck adjustment.
Good. Yeah, still that knot right there.
Yep. So your brother still thinks this is bullshit?
No, he's, I'm telling him the results. He's actually in Bali right now on the surface.
Is he?
Yeah. It's firing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he keeps sending me videos. I'm like, damn.
Pisses me off though, because I used to hear how cheap Bali used to be. Now it's not as cheap. Okay, good. Actually. Good. That's it. C7 adjustment right here, guys. Good, beautiful. C6 on the left here. No. Good, good. On the table, please. Let's go down more. You can over here. Good, nice. We're actually going to walk him down the hall after this, okay? So you're watching down the hall? Okay. His posture's really changed. I want everybody to see how he walks now. Good, nice. That's all we've done, right, dude? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Simple, simple, simple. Okay, close it up. I'm going to take you out down the hall and then we'll finish out there.
All right, let's do it. Good.
Relax, dude. Relax. Yeah. There we go. He's trying to show off or something. I don't know. One more time. One more time. Just relax. Breath. Good. So take a look at the original video. Take a look at this video. You can see his posture's changed. We're constantly working on relaxing his shoulders, relaxing his body to accept the adjustment. He's still work in progress, but so much better position than we had before.
My feet too. I just feel like more balanced when I walk. 100%.
Yeah. Like I said, I can't wait to see the original video compared to this because there's definitely a difference. Mm-hmm. Thanks for the video.
Cheers.
Yeah. See you guys.